Alright, this is another set of games where I'm driving AMX 1390, and this game happens on Ford Despair. I don't know if you have heard this joke, which was circulating on forum, is that once this map was called Fort Joy, but after Chuck Norris fought there, it was renamed to Fort Despair. So I expect that the red team would go to the right flank because they have lighter setup, and I'm trying to push rather aggressively and bite them at the back like this. So that's a pretty good move, but it's a tier 8 game, and I feel that I would be able to have some impact on that game from this location, and it seems like our team is pushing hard, and so we kind of switch places, and they would defend the cap area. So for me, the best position would be to continue the push and drive around and essentially kill them from their spawn. And given that I have support, it feels like a good move, and we open the lead. But unfortunately, the red team has just better focus. Look what happens. Those tanks which were at the end, well, the problem is that we spread too thin, and the enemy team, instead of just digging in and waiting for us to kill them, they did the right thing. So they were not sitting, they were pushing, and they were focusing parts of our train, which is now all over the map. And because of this, they were able to change the situation to a very effective one. So they stay together, they push together, and they concentrate their fire, and that's something that we lack. I'm trying to kind of stop them and distract them, but unfortunately our team is kind of suicidal, and they lost health too fast. You see now they have turned, and our tank destroyer overextended, and they were able to concentrate on the tank destroyer and eliminate it. Well, we'll eliminate soon. I'm trying to shield it, but to no avail. I just can't do this. I feel like a firefighter which tries to save the team, to be on every flank, to just push everywhere, but I can't do this. I don't have that probably raw DPM, and I can't find for the whole team. Unfortunately, this is a game where they have died too fast. Interestingly enough, I still have the option to carry the team. Look, I stopped to avoid taking damage. Now 1 versus 2. I know that will try to follow me, so I'm moving around the building, and I want them to chase me, but at the same time I'm still spotted, so I'm kind of stopping, and I want them to poke around the building while I would move behind, and if I would be able to empty my clip and to kill at least one tank, I would win. But unfortunately they spot me too fast, and yeah. I probably should have taken more distance, as I was saying before, but I felt like with one clip I would be able to bring them down quickly, and it didn't happen. So great job for their team. I should have been more careful. Mines again. And in this game I'm trying to move to the flanking position right away, and to see what I would be able to do from the lighthouse area. So I expect my team to go to contest the hill, but something strange happens. No one contests the hill, so they move to another flank, and we kind of took flanks, but no one is at the center. I'm trying to catch tank destroyers, but I feel that it won't be very useful. I think that the best position here would be to actually move to the center of the hill, because I would be closer to my team and I would be able to actually provide more help, because I would be kind of spotting, distracting the enemy, while at this location at the lighthouse I'm limited to basically sniping at tank destroyers, and that's not very effective, because essentially I just stay behind the bush and wait for them to pop out, and if they don't show up, I'm kind of useless. So I'm moving to the hill. Spray pants are here. That one should die. Well, he did the right thing, right? So he went to the hill and he was providing distraction. It was very fortunate that I decided to move there, and I'm able to kill him. Yes, I took one, but will I take two? Yeah, I'll take two. But anyways, so the point of this is to show you that map awareness is a very useful thing. So if you feel at any moment that you're useless, that you don't do much damage, and you're just sitting and waiting for something to happen so you would be lucky, you're probably doing it wrong. You should try to look around and see where you could be useful, where you could help your team, so to say. So obviously at the top of the hill I would be much more useful, because I would be able to remove other light tanks. I would be able to cover the flank for my team. So that location is much more useful than our location at the lighthouse. And one of the major skills for the light tank drivers is to watch the map and find positions like this. So at this point, tank destroyers clearly try to push and find against our main force, and I feel that the right move for me would be again to just get in and distract the enemy. I'm kind of scared about ISU, so I'm still debating if I should go down, but I feel that our heavy tank needs support. So eventually I put on my carry pants and I just go down and hunt them, because at this point it looks a bit more like a stalemate situation. Oh look, so tank destroyers, they go down and start to push, and at least ISU is startless, so I would be able to just move in and change the situation. So ISU goes down, I take one shot from T-28 prototype, and yeah, so as soon as he turns, it's an easy prey for the heavy tanks. So map awareness, very important skill for the light tank driver. Don't forget to look at the map. It's very important. Sometimes it's not about damage, but rather about doing damage at the right spot and removing right guns from the game. Oh, and this game would be fun. Again, it's pretty close game, and people expect me to carry. I hate these situations, because when people expect me to carry, this means that they would be playing carelessly, and it feels like a lost game from the start. So I don't like starts like this. So I'm just driving around. I'm trying to spot for my team. I'm not very keen to get close, and I also don't want to stop, because when I'm moving, I'm a much harder target to hit in case I would be spotted. And there are some tanks like AMX CDC, which could actually, it's a pretty fast tank, and it could really spot me and kill. And I'm not eager to go. Yeah, and actually that T-49 is pretty deadly for me too. I was pretty scared about this tank because, yeah, it's a light tank hunter. It's a very dangerous machine. So now I'm trying, I don't know what to do, so I'm driving around and I want to see what kind of opportunity I would be able to get, because those tanks, they would die, but I expect the push from the town and I would want to stop enemies at that direction. So I spot this T1. I can't do significant damage to him, so what I want to do is to track this tank. I tracked him once, but I was able to damage his tracks, so he is susceptible to the subsequent tracking, which is still a very important thing because we have a big gun, and I'm staying on that side because T-30 is pretty defenseless when this tank is alone, and I want to be nearby in case this will happen. When ST-1 tries to push this tank, I want to be nearby and I want to track him and give my tank destroyer more time to react and to do something useful. And it works just perfectly. So what we have just seen is one of the basic moves of light tanks and support tanks: tracking your opponents, helping your tank destroyers, eventually flanking them, and doing damage to almost dead tanks. T-54, pretty dangerous tank, but I feel that this player is not very good because he is hanging too much back. And now I feel that I should be able to kill him with a single clip. Unfortunately, my last shell bounces, which puts me in a pretty dangerous position, but fortunately it's gone. Oof. But situation doesn't look very good. We lost that flank. So what I'm trying to do here is that I want to remove guns from the game. I want to kill IS-8. Oh no, it's IS-5 or IS-8. Anyway, I want to remove this tank, which I do, and I want to provide distraction for my team. So basically I'm hanging around. It's kind of stupid move. I should have run away, but I'm trying to engage relatively lightly armored tank, which I can't penetrate. Well, anyway, I'm running away because I'm done here. So I have tank destroyer to protect, and I'm just trying to get as close as possible and not die at this point. So I hope that they won't get close to T-30. Or is it T-34? Anyways, so what I'm trying to do is that I'm trying to stay alive, and I'm trying to play it now as a sniper because I want one shot to everyone. Fortunately, STA-1 makes a mistake. He's way too open, and I was able to connect 2 shells. Now he's 1 shot, and situation is much better, but still he's flanking, so everything would depend on if I would be able to connect that shell. That was a very risky move, I was lucky. Honestly, I was very lucky. And now again, I still have to stay alive and to support my tank destroyer, because he's in a pretty dangerous situation. He could still die pretty easily. I'm hiding and I will try to track for him. Yes. And now I'm on reload. I want my tank destroyer to stay alive. Fortunately, T-34 pulls back, and this is what you do now. You get behind him. Always try to pincer your opponents when you have this opportunity. Get behind, take those shots. Ideally, I should have tracked him, but anyway, I would be able to kill him, yes. Whew, that was a pretty lucky and tough carry, but we did it. So, one of the duties of the light tank, protect tank destroyers. Good luck on the battlefield.